And we're hearing more from survivors and their harrowing stories as they escape those Hamas attacks. Take a look at some video taken Saturday. It's at the Supernova Festival. Before the attacks, you can see that large group of people there just having a good time, dancing, singing, completely unaware of what was about to unfold.
So many of my friends stayed there, so many people. We're just gonna have fun, gonna party, begin running for their lives. Which party in the world turns into a bloodshed? It doesn't make any sense.
All right, we are joined now live by the woman in that video, Parizer. Maya, thank you so much for being with us. You were so upset there. Before we talk about the festival, just talk about what the past few days have been like for you, what you were feeling.
Hello. It's been a complete nightmare. In my worst nightmares, I never could have imagined going to a party with my friends, that it can turn to be such a disaster. And a lot of my friends are not here today with me, which is unimaginable. People have been slaughtered, killed, beheaded, burned alive in front of their beloved ones. This behavior cannot be excused, and we're just shocked and scared for our lives, basically.
Absolutely. Maya, let's go back to Saturday. We saw that video there. You know, you were having a good time. People were just having a good time. When did you realize something was wrong? Not only wrong, but deathly wrong.
Around 6:30, once the sun came out, we started seeing all of those lights in the sky. I'm from the north, you know, the southern part of Israel. They're commonly used to, dealing with red alerts. We're not. I was shocked by the amount of lights I saw in the sky. Also, my friends who lived in the south part, they were also very scared. We just, circled and stayed as lower as we could for, I think, about 20 minutes before a police officer that was surrounding, helping the party, came to us and told us, this is dangerous, you need to leave now. At that point, we had no idea. Also, terrorists entered the land. We had no idea at that point. We packed our stuff, went to the car, I think it was around 7 o'clock, and just headed for a ride that we may have well just not come back from.
And when you were in the car with your friends driving away, did you have any sense of what was happening, the scale of the devastation and just the horrible, horrible things that were happening?
Not at all. You know, the road was chaotic, but it can be a behavior of being scared while there are a lot of fireworks in the sky, missiles, I'm sorry. So at that point, we didn't know something was indicating that a terrorist is entered. We just started to drive around all of the cars, trying to get as far away from the bombs as we could. A few minutes later, we saw dead men lying on the street with many, many holes, a lot of blood. At that point, we just announced someone has been in a car accident. We need to call the police. And only 2 seconds later, we started hearing gunshots firing at us. And my boyfriend, who was the driver at the time, he pulled the gas as much as he could. And we just tried to get out of there as much as we can, as fast as we could. And someone stopped us, someone with a gun, Israeli. He told us there is terrorists on the street. You need to enter the kibbutz right now, not knowing that this kibbutz would actually remain safe. At that point, we started getting a lot of messages. They've entered my home. They've entered this kibbutz. We've been so scared for our lives. And this is just, words cannot even describe. Many were drunk. Many were, doing some drugs. Not a lot of people were conscious. Many people thought it's just, wait it out. Maybe the party will, continue after 10 minutes. That's the way it's always were. You
Right.
get a couple of minutes of, yeah.
Right, and so people don't even realize, the magnitude and seriousness of what was happening. Maya, you mentioned that some of your friends are not here. I know everyone in the car with you made it out safely, but do you know people who did not?
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately. We had in our group of friends, another friend that we just discovered today is not with us. They ended up in a shelter in Reim. and the terrorists came and found the shelter and started taking some people and killing them and throwing grenades inside the shelter. People had to throw it out and lose their hands in order to help everyone else survive. I'm talking about young people who went to a party 10 minutes ago. It's who can do that? Like,
right. It's so impossible to comprehend, but it is unfortunately the reality. Maya, thank you so much for reliving that with us. I know it was so traumatic. Thank you for your time. Please stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.